In terms of what VSI does, because we've worked with you for some time now, appreciate the value of this leadership and management package that you've put together. But, you know, you're able to attract some great names into these events, and the learnings that people around the table are getting, second to none, really.
I think, Frank, over the last 7 years, what we've done is we've stopped the brain drain of sports people out of the industry. So we've taken top-class international sports people with a wealth of experience and given them the formal learning skills that have allowed them to sit in strategic lead roles within the sports industry. And that's been really our trophy assets, is taking these people on MBA and MSc programs. But we've also then done lots of executive education around major northern industries, where we've taken leadership groups within major corporates and developed bespoke programs.
If you're leading people and you're taking responsibility for the direction of travel, it's entirely incumbent upon you to ensure that people come with you and that your message is imparted in the right fashion. And you've got to also be able to adapt your message. It's like if someone isn't going the right way, you need to understand what it is that they're doing wrong. If you're going to give them a rebuke, then you need to know how they take it. Or if you don't know how they're going to take it, then you shouldn't be given that rebuke. You've got to be aware of what you're doing and the reasons why you're doing it. You've also got to have authenticity. It's a word that I use, and I use it a lot because I think in this society that we live in, and I know you'll appreciate this, there's too little authenticity. People say things for no reason. They say it in the media for clickbait. They say it for reactions. They get someone else's narrative and they play that message out without any authenticity. And I think people can tell people that mean what they say, and they can accept if people are wrong or don't necessarily represent their values if they know that the reasons why people are saying it is because it's authentic and they believe in what they're saying. I'm not talking about radical thinking, I'm not talking about extremism, but I'm talking about reasonable conduct and reasonable outlooks. And certainly in the business of commerce, it's incumbent to set examples, to stand behind those examples, to have three-line whip what you believe in, and then bring people with you.
And in terms of the issues that you think ought to be priorities to be addressed, you know, we talk a lot about transport infrastructure, HS2, Northern Powerhouse Rail. They're important. Skills gaps important. Are there other things that you think we should be looking at and having a conversation about?
Well, what I would like to see in the North is proper conversations about ambition, because I think that, you know, first and foremost, you've quite rightly highlighted, we need proper east-west transport, we need proper education and skills and employment opportunities, but for me, just as crucially to that, what we need is a sense of real self-belief that actually, you know, we're not second-class citizens up north. We're not the stereotypical, when you exist in a London bubble, you have this view of northerners that's so far removed from what the actual reality is. And what I would like to see is almost like an injection of the British dream, the northern dream, where you've got northern kids in the schools, young adults, really believing that they can have and do and be anything that they want. They don't need to relocate to London or wherever to achieve that and to follow their dreams. They can create it here in their homes.